ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नारायणसमारम्भात् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। सदाशिवसमारम्भात् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। Jyotis. Today's session is about yoga. We will be talking about aspects of karma and karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, and kriya yoga. We will be needing a timer for the session. So, Padmaja ji, would you be able to time? And the time for today's topic is 6 minutes. Padmaja ji, if you would be able to volunteer for as timer for today's session.
Yashmita, I haven't yet done. I don't know where it is. And I've just
No, you
find
can
it.
just show, you can turn on the video once it is 6 minutes. You can just show them at 6 minutes. Purnimaji, would that be fine?
No, I think
That
it's
will be
better to
fine.
have the. No, generally we have a timer there at the end, somewhere
That
on the
is
video.
on Zoom we have that. I don't know on Google Meet how it works. I'm not that
Yes.
explore the timing business here.
Does anyone know? Because I think that is always helpful, right? Because people can see it and then adjust their timings accordingly.
No, I don't think there is a timer in Google Meet.
Google Meet ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ.
No.
Physical ಆಗೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
Okay, in that case, then I will just put the stopwatch thing.
Okay.
And I'll inform.
Okay, that works. Thank you, Padmaja ji.
When it is 6 minutes, shall I tell, or I'll tell at 5.5 minutes? How is that? Because I have to stop and then tell
5
in
and
between.
6.
5 and 6.
Okay, when 6. Okay.
Okay. And all the JJs will also be having a self timer, so that will also be.
Yeah, I think we should also be aware basically.
Okay. So the first speaker is Sumaji, who will be talking about karma, the types of karma today. Over to you, Sumaji.
Hari, sorry, let me start my own timer. Hari Om to all Atmajyotis, and my topic for today is karma and the types of karma. So in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, Shloka 1, Arjuna asks, Kim Tat Brahma, Kim Adhyatmam, Kim Karma Purushottama, what is karma? And Bhagavan answers in chapter 8, Shloka 3, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, Aksharamam Brahma Paramam, Swabhavothyatmam Uchyate, Bhutabhavo Bhavakaraha, Visarga Karma Sanghitaha. The Lord said, the supreme indestructible entity is called karma. One's own self is called adhyatma. Actions pertaining to the material personality of living beings and its development is called karma. Karma is both action and the consequence of action. What you sow is what you reap. We produce karma in like 4 ways: through thoughts, through words, through actions that we perform ourselves, and through actions others do under our instructions. Good actions in the boundaries of dharma, that is the moral action, will incur punya and papa. Punya, and punya brings happiness. Bad actions or immoral action will incur papa, and papa will bring dukkha or unhappiness. In brief, there are 4 types of karma: sanchita karma, prarabdha karma, agami karma, and kriyamana karma. Sanchita karma is accumulated karma, all punya and papa accumulated from all past lives. We are all very ancient. This is not our first birth, so all the good things and the bad karmas that we have accumulated, it's the sanchita karma. It's like the reserve bank keeping track of all our good and bad karmas. And then we have like the prarabdha karma. This is allotted karma, that is part of sanchita karma, that is selected to be experienced in present life. For instance, the hardship we face or the good things that we enjoy in our current life is due to the prarabdha karma. Some examples. The first one is like in cancer hospital, we will see patients ranging from very young age to old age. I have a friend who is very compassionate, caring, very good person, but she has thyroid cancer. Having a conversation, and she was very upset, like, why did I get this cancer? What have I done? So many people have good life, but I'm going through this tough situation. At that time, I really didn't understand why, but now I know it's due to the prarabdha karma. And the second example is like newborn babies. Sometimes, due to some health condition, they would be kept in incubator for months, separated from their mothers. Both the mother and the baby will undergo so much pain. Again, this is due to the prarabdha karma. And another example is like a person buys a lottery ticket, and the chance of winning the lottery ticket, it's like 1 in million. In case if he wins, this will be due to his past life good karma, which is the prarabdha karma. Next type of karma is the agami karma. This is the future actionable karma. Actions that we do in current life, kaya, manasa, vacha, will result in fresh punya and papa. And this will be experienced in this current lifetime or future lifetime. Example, services that we do without any expectation, services to elderly parents, simple act of being compassionate, caring to other fellow beings will result in fresh punya and papa. The last type of karma is the kriyamana karma. This is the present actionable karma. This is the instantaneous or immediate consequence for our action. Example, you see a mango tree and you develop a desire to taste one of the mango. We throw a stone at the mango and it will fall down, and you are able to taste this mango now. Another example is just taking walk in nature to experience fresh air and bliss. I would like to conclude telling a jiva cannot attain moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death, until all the accumulated sanchita karmas are completely exhausted. Sanchita karma gets burned by jnana, like as our Prabhuji tells this shloka, ನಾನು ನಾನೆಂಬುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಈ ದೇಹ ಮನ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಸಚಿದಾನಂದಾತ್ಮ ಶಿವ ನಾನು ನಾನೇ. There should be no sense of doership or enjoyership. Offer all the actions we do via kaya, manasa, vacha to Ishvara. Thank you all. Hari Om. Ishvara, we can't hear.
Sorry, Umaji. It was on mute. Thanks a lot. It was a very nice talk. Indraji is not there today. Anybody has any questions to Sumaji? Okay, then we'll move with the self-evaluation, Sumaji. What would you like to say about the talk?
This talk was, when I got these types of karma, I had done similar in one of the previous talk, I guess. By mistake, I got it, but that time I didn't have really too many examples. And the sense of doership and enjoyship, I remember Gayatri ji asking that question and Vani ji telling the answer. So this time, like, I could connect more with more examples and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Sumaji. To comment on the talk, really loved it. The approach was really good. It was started with Bhagavad Gita, and then you took it on a very practical aspect, because whenever we have an unfavorable situation in life, we always question, why me? Why am I
Yes.
having this? So that was brought out really well, and also concluded that giving away the doership and enjoyership. So it had a very good flow. Thank you, Sumaji. Anything to add on, Purnimaji, Vaniji,
Very
Vasuji?
neat, very neat. It was very logical presentation. with a proper beginning and the content and the ending. Neatly tied up. Very nicely done, Suma. Yeah. Vasu, you're on mute.
Okay. All right. Very nice talk. I can see a
Thank
lot of
you.
preparation, a lot of good points. Very well structured. Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Asuji. Thank you, Purnamaji. So the next speaker is Jayashree ji, who will be talking about Karma Yoga. Over to you, Jayashree ji.
Thank you. Hari Om, everybody. And I'll be speaking on Karma Yoga. According to Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, Karma Yoga is a spiritual practice of selfless action performed for the benefit for others. Karma Yoga is the path to reach moksha. Work can be viewed as work as worship, or work is worship. Work has to be done for the sake of work itself, and that is selfless work is Karma Yoga. According to Baswana, Kayakave Kailasa. So work is worship. So doing work is worship. And work through doing work as worship, I am reaching to be one with the God. And why should I worship God? I have to, God is very good to me. He has given me life. He has given me the world. He has given me everything. Naturally, I would like to worship Him and serve Him through Karma Yoga. See, I'll be quoting a shloka from Bhagavad Gita 9.27. Yat karoshi yadasnasi, yat juhoshi tadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurushva madarpada. Krishna is telling Arjuna, whatever action you do, whether you're eating, sleeping, talking, running, singing, whatever you are doing, you surrender the action to me with the clarity that you are serving the divine within you and serving the divine in others, and surrender the whole action to me without being attached to the fruits of action. In this regard, I'm reminded of a Hindi movie song in which a film actress is having many pots on her head. She is singing Bhakti song with dancing and singing all the time. The awareness is on the pots on her head. So also, whatever action you do it with the thing you with the in your mind that you are doing this action for the God, the action for the divine within others, and serving that person. Very often, people separate devotion from their daily life and look on it as a spiritual action which has to be done in temples or some religious functions or in Devarmane. Devotion is to be engaged in every moment of our life. Kayena vacha manesendriyaiva buddhyatmana va praकृति स्वभावात् करोति यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणेयेति समर्पयामि. Whatever one does with one's body, mind and intellect in accordance with one's swabhava, that is one's nature, it should be offered to Narayana. However, this act of offering should not be done at the end of the work, saying with the mouth, Krishnarpanamastu. But it should begin as work as worship, begin with attention, skill, and do your complete with responsibility, do the action and surrender it to the God and surrender to Krishna, saying, be without being attached to the fruits of the action. And Karma Yoga is the most suitable path for grihasthas towards divine path. Because purification of Shuddhi happens from tamas, rajas and sattvic activities. You give up raga and dvesha and do your karma, reaching higher level of do your dharma in the action. And Once, I'll tell you a small story. Once Narada, a celestial being, is going round the Swarga saying Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. And he approaches Vishnu and he asks him, who is your best devotee? Thinking Narayana will tell Narada, you are the best devotee. But Vishnu says, I'll show you. And through divine vision, he shows him a farmer who gets up in the morning and prays to God, asking him give him Shakti to do the work, give him the energy and the capacity to do the work in the field, proceeds to the field with his cow and his negalu, and he goes and works incessantly, weeding, watering, plowing the field. And in the afternoon, his wife brings him food. He eats it under a tree and starts working incessantly again in the field till the sunset. He's working from sunrise to sunset, and he comes back home and he has a bath and he worships, offering all the day's work to him, saying, because of you, your blessings and grace, I was able to complete. And he surrenders the action to him. And Narayana tells Narada, he is my best karma yogi, he is my best devotee. So, do your work as worship. Yoga karma sukushalam. Develop a skill in action. Work done in the selfish motives is very far inferior to selfless work done, because the fruits of the action which you expect may not be up to your expectation and you will land in misery. So always do selfless service without being attached to the fruits of action. The person whose mind is always free from attachment, who has subdued the mind and senses by giving up raga and dvesha, attains freedom through karma yoga, through renunciation. Bhagavad Gita, karma yoga is the process.
6 minutes done. Almost time. Yeah, you can just close it at your this one.
Yeah. Karma yoga is a path to reach moksha through work and renounce attachment and maintain equanimity in success and failure. Maintain equanimity. Thank you.
You are not audible, Smita.
Is it better now? So the thanks a lot, Jayashree. Purva Pakshi for Jayashree Sumaji questions for Jayashree on Karma Yoga.
No, Yashmita, but Jayashree, it was very beautiful talk. I like the way you told the story, everything with so much expressions and everything. It was really good. Thank you.
Anybody else has any questions to Jayashree?
Jayashree, you spoke about this whole thing from the aspect of bhakti. Bhakti. Isn't it? Bhakti. So, through the lens of Jnana, how would you explain this?
Yeah, without being attached to the fruits of the action. Don't be attached to the karmani adhikarasya mapaleshu padachana. That's how I achieve karma yoga.
That is still bhakti. There is still bhakti. I thought that's still bhakti approach. From the lens of Jnana, what do you consider yourself as? See, there's a devotee and there's a God. And that
Yes.
equation, it works.
Yes.
Sakshi Bhava.
Through Sakshi Baba. Thank you.
ಗೀತಾ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಎರಡನೇದು.
ಹೌದು.
ಅದನ್ನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಕೌಶಲಂ ಅಂದ್ರಿ. ಅದ್ರ ಮುಂಚಿಂದು ಆ ಶ್ಲೋಕದ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಭಾಗ
ನನಗೆ
ಬುದ್ಧಿಯುಕ್ತೋ ಜಹಾತಿಹ ಉಭೇ ಸುಕೃತ ದುಷ್ಕೃತೆ. ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡು. ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆನ್ ಜ್ಞಾನ.
Concentrate, yeah, with full attention to the work. Give your full attention to work. Enjoy the work as you're working, without being attached to the fruit. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಭಾವದಿಂದ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಕೆಲಸ.
Very nice, Jeshri. ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು points, lot of shlokas and example, and like Shmita said, with a lot of feeling you narrated. Very nice.
Still, I'm not very confident of presenting. I have to overcome my express with you yesterday itself. That inhibition has to leave me.
ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. We don't know you are not confident. You are very you look very confident.
I'm very forceful in my voice, I think. Very forceful in my voice.
No, it doesn't appear so. Don't underestimate yourself. Just keep speaking the way you spoke today.
Everyone has a style, so that is yours. So that's fine.
That's all. Very nice.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು.
Thank you, Purnimaji. Thank you, Vasuji. So the next speaker is Guruma Mamtaji, who will be talking about Bhakti Yoga.
Hari Om all Atmajyotis. The deep, intoxicated love for the Lord, which leads to a deep desire to be with the Lord or merge with the Lord, is called as Bhakti Yoga. Now, how does one develop this love for the Lord? First is one has to have the grace of the Lord. Next is by either reading or listening to the stories of great saints or gods and goddesses through books, Harikatha, Yakshagana, etc. It's also said that if one listens to Srimad Bhagavatam, the love for the Lord just comes out of you, because it's full of stories of the Lord, leelas of the Lord, plays of the Lord. That's why Srimad Bhagavatam is considered to be one of the texts where one can develop love for the Lord. When we were in Malleshwaram, we got a pamphlet which stated about Srimad Bhagavatam being conducted by Panduranga. And that created a spark in me. I thought I will go and listen to it. But I had a small baby with me. But still, I took the baby and went over there. The moment she started, my child started crying. So I had to go out and stand on the road and listen to the speaker. Sometimes my husband used to join me, if it's possible. In weekends, he did join me, and we took turns in taking care of the child. But the spark which was created by the pamphlet became a blazing fire. It was a deep desire to listen to the stories of the Lord, more of Lord, to do something with the Lord. It was so much, the desire was so much like a big fire, blazing fire inside me, that led me to ISKCON temple. We used to run to the top of the hill, and only when our eyes met the form of the Lord did we have a deep peace inside of us. A bliss seems to be flowing through us when we saw the Lord. Everything over there was wonderful. The form of the Lord was wonderful. The sound of the conch was wonderful. The fragrance of the dhupam was wonderful. The ringing of the bells was wonderful. Seeing the ocean of devotees coming to see the Lord was wonderful. Listening to the simple chanting of the Maha Mantra, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Even that was wonderful. When the Lord used to come in a palanquin, the devotees over there used to take a few steps in the forward and a few steps in the back and singing. Yato yato yami tato yama bahirna simha hridaye nasimha. The Lord looked like he was also dancing along with us. The prasadam over there was wonderful. Everything with the Lord was wonderful. It was in Srimad Bhagavatam, we talk about Navavida Bhakti, that is Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. And all this seems to be happening over there. That is Bhakti Yoga. One should also listen to the talks of Sri Prabhuji on Srimad Bhagavatam. It's full of Bhakti and Jnana. And if one listens to it with complete attention and understands listening to this Bhagavatam given by Sri Prabhuji, then it leads one to Parabhakti. That is Bhakti Yoga. And even when you go and meet Amma, who is Mata Amritanandamayi, the way she sings, the way she just laughs and dances over there sometimes to any song bhajan sings over there. You can see, you can have an example of how Bhakti, the deep intoxicated Bhakti is all about. Even we have seen Sri Prabhuji also, when someone sings bhajans with so much of devotion and God, tears pours down over him, in him. That is Bhakti. Bhakti is the deep love for the Lord. Nothing but the Lord. You see everything as the Lord. And ultimately, you see Lord in yourself. That is Bhakti Yoga. Thank you.
Thank you, nice God. Questions?
None whatsoever. Thank you.
Anybody else has any questions on Bhakti Yoga to Mamitaji? Yes, everybody is
Yeah, you transported us to the. Yeah, we were in Bhakti Yoga actually. We were completely immersed in whatever you were saying. It was very powerful, Mamataji. As ever, very powerful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mamtaji. So full of expression. So nice to listen to this. They say Bhakti is sweet. Now we understand how sweet it is.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Guruma. Thank you, Purnamaji and Vasaji. So the next speaker is Padma. Indraji is not there. Padmajaji will be talking about Jnana Yoga.
Hari Om Atmajyotis. So today's topic is Jnana Yoga. So I would like to start this session with Sage Patanjali's Yoga Sutra's first half sentence he actually starts with, which says Atha Yoga Anusashanam, which means now yoga and now yoga. So as we all grow, we all have ambitions, we have goals, to achieve something in life. Someone thinks that, getting married is, life is settled. Someone thinks to remain unmarried is life settled. For someone else, getting a job. For someone else, earning 1 crore rupees. Someone else is getting a good position in a certain organization. However, all these things, for all these people who are thinking that this is how I will be getting my life will get settled, the time of yoga hasn't come. So if you feel or believe that all these things can bring comfort to me, but they are not something that in reality they will transform me. Once if we know this particular thing, that is the time when we know yoga. That is the time of yoga. Atha yoga anusashanam. So that's when it brings. So Patanjali has given this Ashtanga yoga 8 different ways, which is yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, dharana, dhyana, pratyahara, and samadhi. All these. Out of this, I will just touch base on dharana and dhyana. Though my topic is dhyana, but then one step ahead, one step prior will be dharana. So yoga offers us a way of making our life truly transformational. What is dharana? Dharana is the concentration, which is the first step to meditation, whereas dhyana is the actual stage of meditation where we can see deep levels of concentration. Okay. So sage Patanjali defines dhyana as tat pratyay ekatanta dhyana, which means meditation is a state in which there is a steady and continuous flow of attention and concentration on a point, a place, a region, or an object. So there ceases to be a duality between the seer and the seen. So the one pointedness of concentration of dharana raises the yogi into a higher state of mind where the buddhi or the intellect is available as an instrument of the cosmic mind. And when the free flowing concentration is achieved, then it becomes dhyana or meditation. Dhyana is actually a transcendental state. So I would give you an example with dharana and dhyana. So there are 3 stages of meditation: dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. So dharana is concentrating the mind upon an object. So let us take an apple. So I would say that my mind keeps wandering and I would focus my attention on this apple. So the apple becomes the object of concentration, dharana. Now, when the apple is there, this for me, this apple denotes to be, being healthy, keep myself fit and all. So this object of concentration becomes apple. Apple becomes the object of concentration. However, my mind keeps wandering in multiple directions. It keeps wavering here and there. So let's say if a samosa comes in front of me, at this particular stage when I'm still trying to get into the into dharana, I would just grab one samosa or 2 samosas and eat it off. But then I would continue to repeat this dharana. I bring it back to the object apple. When I have repeatedly kept my focus and attention on this apple, now it has become strong, and it does, now my mind doesn't waver much. Now there's a continuous steady flow of attention on this apple. At this stage, now when there is a continuous flow, steady flow of attention on this apple, now the samosa comes. Now my mind has got this object apple in my mind. It has formed it because of repeated attention of the focus on this. Now I at this stage when the samosa comes in front of me, I don't grab it. Whereas I contemplate on my object apple. This samosa doesn't align with my apple. So now I can contemplate and I can say no, or maybe if I feel like eating a little, I may just take a small bite of it. However, earlier it was not like this. So it was just like grabbing it and then eating it. So this is how the dharana and the dhyana comes in. Then there is still a higher state, which is the samadhi, where there is a differentiation between the apple and myself is lost. And that is the stage when all the senses and all the powers that have been working through all channels of these senses, they are entirely stopped. Now this is to be realized. This is to be something that is, and it is a tremendous played by the yoga. So before closing the session, I would just have to say, I wanted to give you an example. Okay, recently on the 1st of June, I just started off, I do my uh, dhyana every day, as part of my sadhana. So this I just started on the 1st of June. I just thought that from this month onwards, from eating outside, from one eating outside to the other session, I just maintain a gap. The 1st of June, I had one gulab jamun and one ice cream. And then 4th of June at home, we had some mango kulfis, which I really liked eating it. But somehow it didn't align with my this one, because I had made it in my mind that from one junk to outside junk, another junk, minimum of 1 week I should have. So since on 4th of June, when the mango kulfi came, since it didn't align, I said no to it. So I said, okay, I'll wait until 7th. And after that, mango kulfis didn't come into this, so I still didn't eat my mango kulfis. So all I wanted to say is, Dhyana Yoga definitely is life transformation. So I wish I may yoga touch all your lives in the ways you haven't imagined. Namaskar.
Thank you, Padmajaji. Any questions for Padmajaji?
Pass on some of your mental resolve to me. Nice. Very nice, very nice. No questions.
Though my daughter and my son said, no, taste a little bit kulfi, and then I didn't.
Fantastic. You got amazing self-control. Very interesting. Very interesting, Padmaja. Many aspects you brought about Dhyana Yoga. First class. With personal experience too. Wonderful.
Any questions?
Anybody has any questions for her?
Who is the Purva Pakshi for her? And then
I think Gayatri ji is not there today. Yeah, Gayatri ji. She's not there.
nice explanation from the point of view of Ashtanga Yoga about Jnana. Also bringing in your personal experience. Wonderful session.
Thank you, Padmajaji. Thank you, Purnamaji and Vasuji. I think, yeah, that's the last talk of the session today. We're missing this and to get more insights on Jnana Yoga and Kriya Yoga. But, yeah, that's me.
Two speakers means one was Indra and one was Gayatri.
Yeah, Indraji had to speak about Jnana Yoga and Gayatri ji on Kriya Yoga.
But all four talks today were very good, very nice. There is not much ಏನು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಿದೆ ವಾಸೋರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ everyone spoke so well. So very well.
Sincerely they have prepared and very nice.
As I was listening to Sumaji's talk, Sumaji, now can I ask a question if you don't mind?
Sure, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, you talked about everything related to prarabdha. I mean, being a prarabdha, all the situations, experiences. So the understanding that it is a prarabdha. What can be our response to another person's prarabdha? You talked about your friend going through cancer, having a lot of turmoil, which is natural because it's related to disease. It's not easy to experience, but
sometimes it's hard to give the suggestion. That's what I felt in my experience. Like I am like most of a listener, because anything you tell when you are in that situation or tough situation, sometimes it's hard to take it actually. Like just like all I tell is like, don't worry, all will be well, everything will be fine. Actually, whatever happens is for good. That's what but in that case, it's not like having cancer is not a good thing. But general, at least in my life, whenever some situation comes, I'm like, yeah, all is well. Everything is going according to God's will. Just accept God's will as it is. Yeah, that's what I take. But giving suggestion to someone in that kind of situation, it's really tough. I just try to listen to their problems.
No, I think he meant, will you interfere and do something about forget the cancer.
Correct. So your understanding that
For the
another
cancer
person's difficulty is due to his or her prarabdha because of listening to the talks on Vedanta, what can be our response to it? What does that understanding make you quiet, aloof? Oh, it is his prarabdha, he or she has to experience, or will I do something about it?
For me, I just try to stay silent, like quiet as you told. But because I can't really tell the other person, oh, because of your prarabdha, you're going through all this. Like, it's not really good. I feel like if I have to tell. But they should just, it is just like the time passes by. It's like the seasons. Always I have this Mahashloka, from the Bhagavad Gita, like even in the last class, in our Bhagavad Gita class, I kept mentioning Matra Sparshasya Kaunteya, Shitoti Sukadukadaha, Agama Payunomita. It is just such. Don't worry, it's just like the season. Even this is just a phase. It will go through.
No, Suma. The point
I
is,
still didn't get.
yeah, suppose there is someone with you and she's looking somewhere and she's about to fall into a pit which she hasn't seen. Will you stop? Or will you say it's your problem, you fall? What will you
No.
do?
I'll try to stop.
Nicely
I'm not going to
put.
see. Yeah, because I introduced her to some meditation classes and everything where it will help through. Yeah.
No, whatever you are able to do, you will do to help her
Yeah,
in trouble. No,
totally. Yeah.
that's what I think.
Yeah, that one I will try to do. From just try to keep their emotions and everything into consideration. I'll be careful about what I tell through my words so it doesn't hurt them in any way.
Even you helping them is a part of prarabdha, their prarabdha. Somebody comes and helps you, that's also prarabdha, right?
Yes.
It's a package deal.
So Prabhuji says, do whatever needs to be done. Because at that time, advice may not be the best thing.
Yes.
Depending on the mental makeup of the person. If the other person is in pain or
Yes.
suffering, then philosophy, spirituality
Yeah.
might be the right thing to do. But at that time, as a part of our dharma, we have to do what we can.
Yes.
The understanding must engage us in dharmic acts,
Yes.
not just keep aloof from the situation.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
You can close for the day.
Yeah, sure, pretty much. No other comments will be closed. We'll do the closing prayers. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om